Yo. Got him. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. All right, let's just be honest. I miss these guys. I miss them a lot. I've been having so much fun, getting caught up with them and watching all their videos and everything they've been doing on the side and the concerts they've been playing and like the playthroughs they've been doing and all the things. I just I felt so bad. It's been so long since I've circled back around to Freeze to Fall, and that stops today. So happy Freeze to Fall Friday, everybody, bringing it back once around. And actually what we're going to do today is 2 of the acoustic drops that they hit. And I do encourage you, if you do follow Freeze to Fall and you haven't been catching up with them in a while, to head over to the channel, because they have been doing some like playthroughs. Arya's done some bass playthroughs, Jonah's done some drum playthroughs, and Quinn has done some acoustic guitar playthroughs of some of the songs they have done. But the 2 songs I want to hit today is one from their old album and then one from their new album. They've come out with, starting with the acoustic playthrough at Masquerade that was at 604 Studios in Vancouver, and then it's going to be quickly followed up with VHS acoustic, which is also recorded at 604 Studios in Vancouver, and the prospective release date. So everybody, are you ready for this one? Me too. Freeze to Fall. Hope you're all well. I missed you guys. Let's do this. Here we go. Plus, one super cool thing to note, if you guys do recall, when they did the actual Masquerade and live recording of that entire album, which is on the B-side of that vinyl, I was there. It was awesome. So I got to meet them all. But Masquerade acoustic playthrough. Let's do this. Ooh!
We change personalities like a deck of cards. Shuffle, reshuffle, then deal the mode accordingly. Our masters in gold and green cover up a sin for me, so no one can see that. It's a masquerade.
Wow. I love it.
Smile through tears and prove you're so lucky. Though your heart breaks through it all. Afraid to close my eyes. You're too scared
Got
to
him.
keep them open. World's expectations high. No line between grief and grief. They say I'm too much. They say I'm not enough. I say we're all the same down here. They know they're too much. They know they're not enough. And on it goes. It's a masquerade. So dance the night away. Suits and pearls will hide uncertainty and twirl for me. Smile through tears and prove you're so lucky. Though your heart breaks through it. 1, 2.
Yeah, this is awesome. You saw it twice, got the goosebumps rolling through that one, especially when Arya and Quinn dual vocal that part there on the chorus line, which was fantastic. I love Jonah playing the I don't even know what they call that thing. It's a box. Yeah, beatbox, I guess. He still has a cool fun pedal out in front of him there. But this is super neat. This actually isn't what I expected. I can't say better than I expected because I didn't know what to expect. This is like a whole studio recording, which obviously it's at the 604 in Vancouver. So it's, their label. It makes sense. This is going to be a high production quality video, and it is. They sound great. I love this dude. Hearing them de-wired, stripped, I guess you could say it. I don't know what the official term is. Acoustic.
bury ourselves for kicks. Bury ourselves.
Nice.
Bury ourselves.
Jeez.
It's a masquerade. So dance the night away. Suits and bells will hide uncertainty. It's world for me. Smile through tears and prove you're so lucky. Though your heart breaks through it all, I know it's hard to stand this tall, but they'll wear their masks and dance on.
Hell yeah, they will. Or hell yeah, they do. Dude, that was awesome. How cool is it that they actually got them together to like go there and do that? And that's always one thing I've wondered. It's just especially going to come into light when we hear VHS, like how hard it is to have a song that's that heavy, and just that raw, and do it acoustic, like strip it down, unplugged, if you will. I can't imagine, but let's find out. Yeah, I don't want to beat around the bush. VHS acoustic. Let's do this at 6:04.
Act 1, scene 1. Tell me you're happy. Don't ask my name. Crawl into the grave. Mutilate your perception of you. Find the tapes and praises. So learn to love me, then you'll find. Carry your name into headlines. A mess to hide your hollow eyes. Box away for you to find. Film her cries for life.
Okay, yeah, that's how. Holy shit. Dude, the goosebumps are all over the place. Aria's bass is like, I don't even explain it. Heavy. It sounds just like deep. I don't even know the words. Raw, deep. It's just like, normally when you hear acoustic bass guitars, it's not as, I can't find the words. It's not as impactful, but Jesus, I just hear it's like, it's like, it sounds heavy, and it's acoustic. So it's just like, it's awesome. Let's roll.
Eyes for life. I'll always be his, breathing pains on my lungs. Follow to the grave. Anything for you. Don't be afraid. Have the camera's lens. Bite back the fear. Tether to the memory. So learn to love me, then you'll find. Carry your name into headlines. A mess to hide your hollowed eyes. Box away for you to find. Film her cries for life.
Good job, ladies. See? See how raw that is? How deep that is?
Break routine, feel something, crave your pain, heal mine inside. I'm sorry, my beauty, breaking with me. So learn to love me.
Oh, wow.
Carve your name into headlines. So learn to love me, then you'll fly. Carve your name into headlines. Master, hide your hollow lines. Box away for you to find. Film her cries for life.
I love it too much. Oh, dude. I just want to hand it to the band, the recording label, the production company, the parents, the band dads, the momagers, for doing this. This is awesome. Like between albums and while they're out on tour and whether it's just like taking a breather, just like still providing some content for the fans. And that's just that speaks at high levels of just how awesome a band is, like how good a group is. Doing playthroughs with the bass and the guitar and the singing and the drumming and like individualized and and then doing the acoustic versions. It's I love it. I freaking love it. It's they're doing the things. They're doing the things. And it's fantastic. Anyway, stick around for a few minutes. Let's do the wrap up on this one. Yeah, I'm the dumb. I always say that for one reason, and it makes sense. Yes, they're going out there. They went to the studio. They're releasing acoustics and playthroughs of all the things. The Masquerade premiered August 26th of 2025, and it was the 1 year anniversary of the Thrones EP. Duh. I should have known that. Followed by the VHS acoustic at 604 Studios in Vancouver as well, which released October 31st of 2025, which was the 1 year anniversary of that song. You know what blew my mind? It's been a year since that came out. I still feel like it's brand new, but it was Halloween last year. Holy stinking cow. Jumping over to their website real quick, for those of you that might be new to Freeze the Fall, it's a band that me and a couple other Reactor friends have like been trying to help promote and push, and now they're just doing it. Now they're just out there continually growing over and over and over again. In fact, their YouTube channel is up to 36,000 subscribers, and I think we started in just when they're over maybe 1,000. But heading over to their website here, Who is Freeze the Fall is a rising force in Canadian music scene, blending hard-hitting rhythms and melodic vocals through provoking lyrics. The band features Quinn, 18, on lead vocals, and Aria, 16, on bass and backup vocals, and Jonas, 17, on drums. Their breakout EP, Thrones, marked their arrival with the intensity and precision of early praise and fan momentum across the country, and that is absolutely true. And then their last release was the Red Garden. Freeze the Fall has further solidified their sound and artistic vision, now signed at 604 Studio Records. The band continues to build loyal international fan base, and they have been featured in over 30 hard rock and metal publications worldwide and have inspired more than 600 YouTube reaction videos dedicated to their music. Aside from that, the breakout success did come with Thrones when they released in July of 2024, which is up there, by the way, and still available in certain streaming platforms. I think there's some CDs left. We'll head over to the store here in a minute. But what's next? This is what I really want to get to. Looking ahead, Freeze the Falls is excited to build upon their momentum on the release of their second EP on June 18, 2025, which was The Red Garden. Fans can expect even more powerful riffs, catchy choruses, and emotionally charged lyrics that push the band's sound forward with their ever-evolving approach to songwriting. Freeze the Fall's next release promises to showcase the band's continued growth and creative exploration, along with their commitment to write music that matters to them. Stay connected with Freeze the Fall for all the latest update, music releases, and tour dates. And as promised, we will head over to their store real quick to see what is still available for you. But they just released a bunch of the Red Garden merch, which is up here. So you have an autographed CD you can go buy from their last one there, as well as some of their hoodie and their t-shirts, as you see there. And yes, they do still have Thrones vinyls and CDs available for you as well. So things are cooking up for them. And congrats on the 1 year anniversary on both of those, even though I'm a little late getting this one out to you guys. I forgot. I had no idea that was even the 1 year already. I can't believe it. But everybody, thank you so much for checking that out. That was Freeze the Fall with their acoustic renditions of Masquerade, followed by VHS. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Happy Freeze the Fall Friday. And until next time, Keep on rocking.
Better lie so